Now, we were talking about your favourite hits, well, our favourite hits of yours, because there have been so many. Go and Get Tough, as we saw there. Suddenly. One of my favourites.
It started back in 1976. Love Really Hurts Without You.
Yeah, that was a good year.
Love Really Hurts Without You. But we also noticed,
yeah.
as well as the brilliant music, Billy, you had a brilliant sense of style. Now, the photos we found were quite phenomenal.
We like the banana suit. This is nice. Oh, yeah, and then the check. That's the country check. That's one of my favourites, that one.
All very tight.
Yes, yes. Well, because I had the figure to wear tight things in the days, and I was young and I was brave, and I wouldn't do it now. Is
it right, though, Billy, that you were a tailor? You trained as a tailor,
I'm a tailor by trade. I made a lot of those things.
So you made those outfits?
I used to make them, yeah, because I couldn't afford to, like I do now. I get my suits from Savile Row, etc., etc. But in them days, I couldn't afford suits and things, so I used to make my own. And they're quite easy to make, jerkins and cat suits and things and trousers and simple things, but simple but effective.
If it was a little bit too tight, didn't matter.
If what?
If it was a bit too tight, it really didn't matter back then, did it?
Well, I tell you what, Billy, you could pull them off. Lee, on the other hand...
Billy, what would you say to an 11-year-old self?
I would say to an 11-year-old self, I would say, pursue your dream, because I was never academic. And I was fortunate that my parents encouraged me to pursue my, musical ambition. My father was a musician, so, a lot of the encouragement came from there. But, what's about the kids who really have a talent and really want to go this way, and their parents have forced them to go this way, another direction? I think it's very unfortunate, really. I say, pursue your dreams. Yeah. It's more important. And having a social life, doing the thing that you enjoy doing most. I mean, what can be better than that?
Billy, you were very much into, obviously, the family, because you took a 14-year break, didn't you? Almost at the height of your career, to concentrating on looking after the kids.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be 14 years. It was taking some time off, because the kids started growing up, and, my wife had to be making several, because it was 3 of them, making several trips, and I thought to myself, well, and in fairness, I had a certain amount of success in America.
Sure.
I had about something like, I don't know, 7 top 10s, 4 number 1s, etc., etc.
So you were satisfied with what you'd achieved?
Well, not quite, but I was trying to be, because you don't get that much achievement without being slightly selfish. And I just, guilt started setting in, and I thought, well, let me take some time off and, help out. But, of course, there's so many things outside of what you do, and you will find that if you stop for a while, there's so many things that you can get involved in. And that's, that's more or less what happened. And by the end of, was more than 14 years, about 17 years, and I thought, hold on, I'm supposed to be singing and making music, and I sort of got back.
It's time to get back.
Yeah, you'd enjoyed the family so much.
Yeah, they've grown up. In fact, my eldest daughter is one of my singers, one of my backing singers.
Yes, that's right, Cherie, isn't it?
Yes, Cherie, that's right.
But before 1993, you'd sold over 30 million albums, can you believe it, worldwide. So let's have a look at some classic Ocean.
Baby, love really hurts without you. Love really hurts without you.
Life has new meaning to me. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Feel good stuff. You can't help but smile and just start doing this. So wonderful. You've got a new single out, haven't you, next month, Love Train,
Love
by the
Train.
Orgies.
Yeah.
And also a new album.
A new album
as well. Here You Are.
Which is Here You Are. But Love Train, I think it's a beautiful song for this time of our life, the life of the world, basically, because it is a very happy song. Let's all get together.
That's it. Join hands. You can hear you there singing it.
It's a really happy song, isn't it? You can't help but smile.
And there's enough sadness around it. I just think I'm very fortunate to have chosen that particular song at this particular time. It was just a coincidence.
Right. And the album then, Here We Are.
Here You Are.
It's covers, really, of people you've admired, during your career.
That's right.
So who have you chosen then for the album?
I've chosen people like... Let me give you a short brief about the album. The album really is about song that inspired me when I was growing up. My father, who used to be a musician, one day he came home with a... I don't know if you remember, some people here might remember the old Philips radio. Very simple,
Lee will.
on-off switch.
Thanks, Alan.
Right, on-off switch with a gold cloth at the front. And one day my father... Sometimes there wasn't any money to buy food. But one day my father came home with this radio. Where he got it from, all I can imagine, somebody's radio went missing.
Oh, really?
That's what I can imagine.
Yeah.
You know? But in the goodness of his heart, he brought the radio home. And on switching on this very simple battery radio on-off switch, I had started hearing songs that I wouldn't have heard otherwise. International songs from people like Brooke Benton, Sam Cooke, Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, you name them.
Yeah.
Now, my mother used to be a domestic, so she used to iron and wash, you know, people's clothes. And on Saturday nights was ironing night, and she would say to me, "Son, come and sing for me." So I used to learn these songs and sing these songs.
So really, this is in homage to them and a thank you to all the people that have given you what you've got today and inspired you.
So that, and I thought one day when I grow up, I'd like to. Mind, I haven't grown up yet. I'm still growing up.
Yeah.
But, still growing. But you know, I thought I'd love to do some of these songs, and I had the opportunity, and I did. Now I'm into festivals, which I enjoy. I enjoy the festival.
Yes.
Because the people come to have a good time.
That's it.
That's what I love about festivals. Yeah.
Now, Billy, we hope you don't mind, and I've pushed him into it slightly, but Matt really wants to ask you something.
What's that?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, Billy, because
Don't be
back in
shy.
the day, before all of this telly lark started, right, I was a member of a disco dance troupe, right, called Disco Inferno.
Oh,
and
wow.
17 years ago, that's where I met my wife, right?
Lovely
and your
lady.
song, Love Really Hurts Without You, that became our song, right?
Thank you.
And you'd never believe this, but tonight is our 10th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
There we are. It's our 10th wedding anniversary. Nicola's over there because it's the only way she gets to see me on our anniversary because I'm working. So,
Okay.
I did just wonder if, as the guitar is there, would you
So
play
happy.
as a little chorus?
I would love to, yeah.
I've lovely hurts to do that. So this is for Nicola and, of course, everybody out there who's celebrating.
Aww.
Chorus, right?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Baby, love really hurts without you. Love really hurts without you. And it's breaking my heart. But what can I do, baby? Love really hurts without you. Love really hurts through and through. And it's breaking my heart.
Happy
But what
anniversary.
can I do without you?
Billy! Oh, good luck.
Mistakes and all. Thank you very much.
And once again, happy anniversary to everybody out there.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Nicola. Very good. Very good. See if it's worth asking.
There you
are.
go. Thanks, Billy.
Lovely. We leave you with Billy Ocean singing his 1984 Grammy Award-winning hit, Caribbean Queen.
See you tomorrow.
She touched by me in painted on jeans. An old head turned cause she was the cream. In the blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. She said I was a tiger she wanted to tame. I was in search of a good time, just running my game. Love was the furthest from my mind. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts their beat as one. No more love on the run. I lose my cool when she steps in the room, and I get so excited just from the perfume. Electric eyes that you can't ignore. And passion burns you like never before. I was in search of a good time, just run my game. Love was the furthest from my mind, yeah. Caribbean queen, now we sharing the same dream, same dream.